Bom Diálogo está hoje com o bispo Mike Watson, presidente do Evangelismo Mundial. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Bruna.
Well, what has been the vision of the evangelism in the world?
World Methodist evangelism exists that the world may know Jesus Christ. The mission of the church, the mission of the World Methodist evangelism, the vision, is to make sure that the Methodist movement is alive, vibrant, growing, and sharing the good news of the gospel all over the world.
How long have you been in charge of this committee?
I've been the chair of World Methodist Evangelism for a little over a year because we operate on a 5-year cycle, and we are in the beginning of that 5-year cycle. In English, we call that a quinquennium. But every 5 years, we reorganize, and we are about 1 year into this quinquennium.
And what are the strategies used for the evangelism in the world?
There are many strategies used by World Methodist Evangelism, all of which involve partnerships with the member churches within the World Methodist Council. We do faith-sharing events where members of World Methodist Evangelism and local church leaders teach members of the church and others who are interested how to share their faith, how to invite others into the fellowship of Christ's love. We do that all over the world when we are invited by local communities, local churches. We do it across the whole spectrum of the Methodist Wesleyan family, which is about 70 million people across the world. We also have an arm of World Methodist Evangelism that's known as the World Methodist Evangelism Institute. The World Methodist Evangelism Institute is housed on a Methodist college campus, university campus in the United States. It's Emory University, and we have a theological school there, Candler School of Theology. Candler School of Theology and World Methodist Evangelism partner for the World Methodist Evangelism Institute. The World Methodist Evangelism Institute conducts seminars all over the world where students from the Candler School of Theology, faculty members from the Candler School of Theology and other colleges, universities, and theological schools, and members and officers of the World Methodist Evangelism Division of the World Methodist Council go and conduct week-long seminars for people from various countries and various Methodist and Wesleyan denominations. That might have been too long an answer, but it's an exciting adventure, and we do it as we have been doing it for a long, long time.
That's great. What are the branches of activity focused on this area?
We do hands-on teaching and learning. We meet with people that are engaged in reaching out for Jesus Christ where they are. We try to offer encouragement. We try to offer education. We try to offer inspiration. We try to enable each other to encourage each other as we share together about how we share our faith, so that the work we do is done in a winsome way that invites others into the family and into the love of God.
And what are the main challenges involving the evangelism in the world?
One of the biggest challenges we always face is being able to finance the work that we do. It's expensive for us to travel the world. It's expensive for us to house and feed and educate in these seminars and faith-sharing events. And so we always have to have people who enable us to do that. So contributions that enable the work to go on is very important. We also publish books and resources, and being able to do that means that Methodist people, Wesleyan people, have to support that with their gifts and with their tithes and offerings so that this work can be done. Most of the time, what we do is largely a gift to the people in the areas where we go. We try not to make it financially difficult for anyone to come and participate. Scholarships are offered, and much of the event is paid for by others who want to see this take place in that part of the world. So that's always a challenge. But we have found so many people are excited about it that it's relatively easy to find partners. Once they understand what we are doing, they want to be a part of it, and that is exhilarating to us, and we believe it brings glory to God.
And what are your expectations for the mission from such meeting?
Here in the World Methodist Council Steering Committee, as we're meeting today, we learn from each other what all of the committees in the council are doing and what the committees in the council are planning to do. We try to work together. There is not so much division of intent as it is just a different approach. We have different committees that are approaching the same goal in the various ways. And we do that by working together, studying together, understanding each other, and then together going forward to advance the Wesleyan Methodist Christian way everywhere we go.
What's the difference that the new management can make on the new walking?
In order to walk this way, we always have to find new avenues on which to walk. For instance, web TV, which we're doing right now. There are always new things in the world, and we seek to engage those new things with the same old story, with the great steady truth of the gospel, but always finding new ways to share that gospel. We have been blessed across 40 years of the work of World Methodist Evangelism to only have had 2 world directors of evangelism. One was from Australia, and he did this work for a long time. His name was Dr. Alan Walker, Sir Alan Walker. And for the last long number of years, Dr. Eddie Fox from the United States has been giving director leadership to this. So we've had a lot of continuity in the leadership, but we're always looking for new ways to reach people and to reach young people and to be in the social media, to be on the web, to use the new communication tools that every new age brings.
Thank you so much for your interview, for this talking.
Thank you, and may God bless you richly. Obrigada.
De nada. E para você, continue ligado aí no nosso canal, que nós temos muito mais vídeos e novidades para você.